What is going on, everybody? I'm Clown, and if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you gently rub the like button for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And what I want to talk to you about in this video is, okay, so this is a TU14 your questions and my answers to them. So like, you guys have been leaving tons of questions for me all over my videos, and I really can't address them in each individual video. So what I thought was I would dedicate a whole, video to answering your questions. And if you guys, I'm sure you have tons more questions. So if you leave them down in the comment section below, then I'll actually, like this one, I didn't really have time to go through all my videos and cut out, all the comments. So I just wrote down a whole bunch of ones that I remembered, and those are the ones for the first video. But if you leave comments that, are good and have, and that, a lot of people are going to want to have answered, then I'll actually cut out your little comment, put it in the video, and give you credit for asking it and everything. So make sure that you do that. Okay, so the first update question I got asked that I thought was a really good question. It is, do you need to create a new world to have the new features of the new update? Or can you keep your old worlds and the new features will just be put into your new worlds? Okay, so every single update, like people ask this question, so this is for every future update pretty much. If they introduce something new, as in desert temples, or something that is like the world generated things, desert villages, stuff like that are based on the seed that you're in. Like the seeds change every single update, or every single update, not just the bug fixes, but the actual updates. They change. So let's say you have a world now, and you want let's say you have a world now, and you have everything uncovered, but you want desert temples and stuff like that. So you're not gonna actually get them. But if it's something like ender chests, or the wither boss, or something like that you can actually craft in the world, you can obviously make those because you just need the items that are going to be in the world already. But I just thought of another good example. So like carrots and potatoes, they wouldn't spawn in the villages that you already have a village. Like it's going to be staying the same things that the village was spawning. So if you want carrots or jungle temples or something like that, you'll actually have to create a new world and have the whole world generate brand new to get those new features. Okay, so the next question is, do you think they will put skull drops into survival? So for me, this all depends on if they're going to bring in the wither boss. I'm pretty positive they've already announced that they're going to put in the wither skeletons, because it does seem like I remember when they put in the wither skeleton heads that they said the wither skeletons were actually going to come in the next update, and this is the next update. So really it's all up to the wither boss. If they bring that in, then obviously they would have to bring in skull drops. But if they don't, then they could easily leave it out, because that's pretty much all skull drops are good for, besides decorating, stuff like that. Next question is, are there going to be god apples? So if you don't know, I actually made a video about these where a god apple is like a normal golden apple. It's just like a more advanced version of it, where instead of using golden ingots or nuggets as we use in the console versions, but the golden ingots is what they actually use for the first golden apple on PC. And then what the new version is golden blocks surrounding an apple to make a golden apple. And it gives you like resistance to all sorts of new things. I'll put a link down in the description to the videos that I'm talking about that talk about these things that I'm covering right now. To get to the actual meat of the question is, I'm not sure. I do think they're going to bring them in, but it's kind of confusing because if you go to the Minecraft wiki type of thing where they actually show what the PC version did, is it says new recipe for golden apples. So either this could mean that they're going to upgrade it from golden nuggets to golden ingots, or it means they could add in a new recipe with the golden blocks. So it's really kind of confusing. I'm not sure exactly, not 100%, but I'm pretty positive they're going to put them in. So here's one they asked me. Bolts, in TU14, will we be able to enchant fishing rods, and will we get witches? Okay, so the enchanting fishing rod thing, like that was pretty new. Because you got the enchanted fishing rod, like the books that were enchanted, and then you could enchant it like that, I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive if you can actually enchant a fishing rod with an enchantment table. Not sure about that. I don't have a lot of PC experience. But, so I'm actually thinking that this is not going, like we're not going to get these. I'm pretty sure this is going to be maybe even 2 updates from now. Because we're still pretty far behind the PC. And witches, there's a chance, like I said, that we're most likely going to be getting wither skeletons and maybe the wither boss. So that's kind of a lot of new AI. So I'm not positive about the witches. If I had to guess, I would say no, because we are getting a ton of new stuff anyways. Here's another good one. Bolts. Is it possible we will get stained glass and maybe stained clay? So this is another thing that came, or actually the stained glass came after the stained clay. The stained glass is, I think, 1.7. And so that's like 3 or 4 versions ahead of what this update will be. So I'm pretty positive we're not going to be getting stained glass. But stained clay, I do know that it came in 1.5 or 1.6. I'm not sure. So that's that's a little bit closer. It's still a really small chance that we're going to get it, but it's definitely higher. I mean, we already have the clay. And I know that they're going to be adding in. Well, I think they're going to be adding in dyeing leather. So it would make sense that if they're going to add in all these different like recipes and stuff for clay, or for dyes, then it would make sense for stained clay. But this is another one of those things that, like, it's really not that huge of a game mechanic. Like, it's just a little small thing that people like, and it feels like they're trying to add in the bigger, badder, like, more exciting features first, like the ones they're going to bring in from future updates, and then they go along, obviously, with the ones, or the features that they, are scheduled to come in. So, like, 1.3, they're going to bring in all 1.3 features, and then they're going to bring in some of the future ones that they think are the most exciting. Okay, so that is all for you in this video, but like I said in the beginning, make sure you leave a comment of asking me a question, and I'll answer them the best I can. And like I said, I'll cut out the little comment and put it on the screen and give you guys credit. So that is it for me, and I'm out!